Terry, I'm very disappointed. Your buddy Mike reached out and said you're trying to back out of the downhill race in July. You know that would be a huge insult to me and the American people. We may have to take your citizenship back and send you up to Canada to serve a life sentence of tax death.
Well, I've heard Terry's doing the downhill race at KD in July. This is going to be huge. His good buddy Mike is building a killer Jeep for him. But I've heard rumors he's trying to get out of it. Hopefully he's not going to puss out because we know he is the baby oil king of Florida.
Hey Terry, even I would go down that hill on anything your good buddy Mike built. From Sinister Performance, we all know he's a part-time scientist. Man your stuff up.
I mean, he shows up late. I've been on here waiting, and you guys should just see his face at the bottom of the screen while I get to watch these intros. I mean, this is why he's late, because he just...
Even Stephen Hawking would go down the hill on my Jeep, and you're trying to get out of it. Stephen Hawking. We'd have to bolt him in, and he's willing to go down on the Jeep. You got no excuses.
Got a professional driver, stuntman, who's going to race for me.
No.
Yeah.
Your name's on the door already.
Well,
it can't be an imitation Terry.
No, pass. It can be.
No, I don't think it can be. Well, what's going on, everybody? It's Sunday. I'm exhausted, and it is hot as shit in here. I don't know if the AC stopped working or what, but...
It's Canada. Open a window.
Very humid today.
Oh,
it's actually not that nice out. Are we working on Facebook? Because, well, it doesn't look like it. I don't know what it is with my Facebook, but I guess we're just going to be on YouTube tonight. I tried to change the thing on Facebook, and it won't let me. I was trying to do that in the beginning. That's what was taking so long. I was trying to see if it would work on the intro, but it's like it's locked out of Facebook now for some weird reason.
When I logged in, it said it was going to lose access in like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, but
I don't know. So it seemed like it was actually still active, but it's confused clearly.
Yeah, this thing is, I don't know. StreamYard's okay, but there's a lot of stuff that's annoying with it, to say the least. So, anyway. Welcome, everybody. I apologize for the Facebook users. I don't know why it's not working on Facebook, but we did put the link to YouTube. So, wow, those comments are very small down there, Terry.
I mean, you need glasses. I can read them.
T. Diddy's got to look like Dale Jr. to do the downhill race. He already looks like Dale Jr.
No,
Who is that ugly? What is that?
It's fucking George, dude.
Look how big George is getting.
He's an animal.
He's huge now.
He's a shitbag.
Yeah, he is a shitbag.
Motherfucker.
All right. Let's go through the chat. I'm sure there's a lot of quality comments that we missed.
Over, under, late.
Here we go. Over, under, 10 minutes late. I normally take the over bet on that one. I get 2. If you're going to bet that one. See, Patrick knows. Always bet on over. He's a smart man. See, that's the guy who's making money. I got the best dad ever glass today. Just so you know that.
Thank you for letting me know.
That's what I've been told. Unless Terry saves him, please. Oh, gee, look. We went to New York, got some Angry Orchards. Yeah, again. I didn't know. Patrick, I told you on the table I was going to New York.
You know what?
I said it about 3 times. So it's not on me this time. Thank you, sir. It was a good race. We'll get around to that shortly. I think we're going to have, what's up, Ryan? Thank you very much. Ryan helped me out this weekend. I think we're going to have Ben and Trevor on around 9 o'clock. What time is it? Yeah, about half an hour. I might be asleep. We got in this morning at 5:30 a.m. I watched the sun come up.
Waking up.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. True Street, True the Lane. What's up, Brad? Everyone's very impatient, eh?
Yeah, they're ready to rock.
I guess. It is Sunday, so they want to see what's going on before they go to bed, which I want to go to bed too. All right, Terry. First of all, let's give us a rundown of what you've been up to. I'm going to go turn the AC on. I'll be right back.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't do work for a living. There's nothing to do. I babysit Mike all through the week. He calls me for super important tune-up and suspension changes because he's never, ever actually worked on the truck in his life. So I basically remote tune and do remote suspension setups. And then other than that, I've got a real job. Family, provide for the whole crew. Part-time, not race car driver, so I make I have a lot of money left over. For a living, what do? I do concrete, site work, pretty much curb, sidewalk, roadways in Florida here, South Florida. She's watching, guaranteed. She likes to watch about the first half, and then she goes to bed. You're already being nasty today. Trevor killed it this weekend. Helped a bunch. I know. I saw him on stream helping a bunch. The track was a little muddy, messy. Dingo sale is slow, but I expected that a little bit. I'm not in a big rush. I think the plan is to try to have something for the next time Mike's down. So I still got a couple months.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
What about your green screen, you dummy?
Oh, I knocked the whole thing over trying to open the window.
Get your life together.
I'm a mess today, honestly. This is what happens when I don't get sleep. Oh, fuck.
If we want to see the backsplash now over there?
I don't know what's happening.
It's fine.
It's a mess.
You know what? I'm going to put Dylan in timeout already. I love that Mike's muted. No, you're muted. Says you're not allowed to speak anymore. I'll just take him off here. We'll just do this thing on ourselves. I don't know yet. We got a bunch of stuff planned this year between KD, a couple weddings. I got a weird year this year, so we're either going to push it or skip. I don't know yet. I gotta see how much money I got. Huh. I don't know what you're doing down there. Trying to fix your
You hear me now?
God, now we can. What'd you do?
I don't know. This thing's glitching. The microphone all of a sudden came unplugged.
It's his first day, so.
Oh, anyway. What were you talking about? I didn't hear any of it. I'm sure it was chirping me.
No, it's mostly Gator chirping me. So I'm just, selling the Dingo, what my next vehicle is going to be, and he's just throwing jabs.
She does like to do that. So, all right. Did you say hi to everybody in here?
I said hi to everybody except Dylan. I put him in timeout. He's not allowed to comment for 5 minutes.
Yeah, so air conditioning's not working. I just went to the thermostat. I was wondering why it's so hot in here. And it says it's malfunctioning like the rest of my life today. So probably should just go to bed.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah, let's call it a night. Facebook ain't good for shit. Yeah, why doesn't Facebook work? Very weird. I don't know. I changed my phones today because they sent me a new iPhone 16. I don't even know what iPhone we're on. iPhone 16 Pro or some shit. So then I tried to move my old phone to my new phone, and now you don't change SIM cards. You just put the phones next to each other and they do their own thing. But then now both phones are fucked. So I don't know. It's been one of those days where you just should have stayed in bed. That's today for me. Last night was great, but today has been an absolute nightmare. Dylan, that's not nice.
That was strike one right there. I got a little.
Not only that, that's his boy. Dylan was helping Trevor the whole time at War in the Woods. I don't know what he's talking about. He loves Trevor.
I got a notepad. I'm keeping track of Dylan's negativity tonight.
You look pretty fucking soft doing
See, that was strike two.
Oh, I love Dylan. He's the best. No, actually, the border was extremely simple both ways. Coming home last night at like 4 a.m., the guy looked like he just could care fucking less. I handed him the passport, and he's like, yeah, okay, have a good night. See you later. So, on the way there were like 6 cars at the border. The border's very empty lately, I've noticed. Every time we cross, there's not a lot of people there. It seems like people aren't going back and forth much anymore. Which is weird for like a Saturday, you know what I mean? You'd think it would be extremely busy, but I guess with all the tariff shit and the dollar exchange and everything else, it's just a nightmare. So, poor Maxwell, naked and shaved. Actually, his fur's coming back, thank God. I was a little worried for a bit that's how he was going to look for life now that I maimed him, but he's starting to look a lot better. Mike, just him for making great content. What's that mean? Must be from an earlier comment. Hey, we're all happy to have a show. Hey, man, we post everything. Good, bad, ugly. As you can see in the bottom corner, all the comments are live, and then I just post up the ones as I see them here that I find funny. Oh, see? The people are coming together for this, Terry. You cannot disappoint your fans. There's going to be a lot of fans probably coming to KD just to see you.
Watch me.
Don't worry, guys. I'm going to sedate him with some pills, and then we'll strap him in there. Even if he's unconscious, he's going down that hill in the Jeep. I'm going to roofie him the night before.
No.
Yes, Terry. Do you do a lot of racing when I'm not there?
No, I don't do any. It's like my off season. We still go to some of the local events, but I don't have anybody to help or nothing like that.
Do they want? I mean, if I declared winning anything, I'm sure they probably would ask.
That was all YouTube fake money.
But the nice thing is, my favorite part of coming home every time is you get to Canada, you're like, okay, you give them the passports, they ask you all the usual questions. Did you buy anything? Alcohol, tobacco, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no, cool. Have a good day. You don't move more than 20 feet until they tax you. Boom, $25. The next booth is literally 30 feet up the road, and welcome back to Canada. $25 tax fee for the bridge or some shit. And every time I go through there, it seems to be getting higher and higher. It used to be $7. Now we're at $25. It's like the ultimate insult when you get home. It's like, welcome home, bitch. Pay your taxes.
Give me some money.
It's time to start paying us because we've missed you for a day. Motherfuckers. It's unbelievable here. And now with this beautiful liberal government we have, it's going to be way better. That's what everyone says. It's going to be fantastic. See, the angry orchards get you fired. I have one. See, I'm almost done my first one, and I'm already feeling it in my veins.
I was just going to say, why don't you tell us how you really feel?
So, which border is recommended? I go through anywhere in New York other than the actual one at Niagara Falls. The one at Niagara Falls is normally busy and normally has the most tourists there, so I try to avoid that one. Well, to make you any happier, Patrick, I wasn't able to pick up any orchards this trip, so I actually wish you would have brought me some because I didn't have a chance to stop and get any. But I did buy some brake clean from O'Reilly's, 2 cases, because once again, the brake clean in Canada, I'm pretty sure at this point they've probably just put vinegar and water in a fucking spray can. Because I was cleaning the old turbos up because we got new turbos, and I was trying to clean the shit with the Canadian brake clean. It literally didn't do a frigging thing. Like, I sprayed a whole can, it did nothing. Like, soap and water probably would have done more. I got the stuff from O'Reilly's, 1 whip around, spotless. I was like, this is so bullshit.
To save the turtles.
Yeah, we're saving turtles, all right. One turtle a day with our paper cups and fucking paper straws and origami fucking plates.
That paper cup was the best thing I've ever seen. By far.
Yeah. When they hand you a flat sheet of cardboard and say, here's your cup, sir, for your drink, and you're like, what do I got to do with this? And they're like, you got to make the cup. Make the cup? Like, fold it into a cup? It would have been easier to just hold my hands like this and fucking put it under the machine and just threw it in my mouth. That cup had shit going all over the place. I'm like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Like, Canadians have taken something that could be a good thing and went full retard. Like, we go to the top of the scale. So, I don't know. It's a crazy place here.
Now, see, you better wash your dirty old balls.
Especially if you're going to drag them across dude's face.
Like, come on.
I'm trying to plan a trip out. Oh, sweet. Yeah, come out to KD. We'll all be there. Terry will be there signing babies. And after he wins the downhill race, we're all going to have a party with the money. He's going to spend it all on orchards. And
I'm only going because it's Mike's birthday. I'm not really going to race even. I'm just going because it's Mike's birthday weekend, and that's what we do. I go to see my friend for his birthday.
What a nice guy.
We do a happy birthday. We bring gifts, boxes, wrapped, That's the only reason I'm going. It's a birthday party is why I'm going to KD.
Terry,
you guys got your invites in your email, by the way.
John Monroe said he has his helmets in leather.
See?
We'll let Terry go first round, and then we'll open up the Jeep to the spectators for the rest.
Nope.
You got to win the race, Terry. We need this money for the squad.
No, we don't.
Got to pay for the hotel. Very expensive.
I'll just bring you cash. It's fine.
Fuck. I can't stay at an Airbnb, God forbid, with Prince Terry. You got to have your own private rooms. Terry only stays in the most expensive hotels.
I got that one with the bathtub in the room with you.
Hey, I tell you, that is actually a very functional and smart idea for people who've been drinking because, God forbid, you might have had a few too many. It won't take you long to roll over and end up in the tub,
Thank you.
To rinse off. So, see, Paul knows. All right, let's get to business. Last weekend was War in the Woods, and we'll talk about that when Trevor and Ben come on. Speaking of which, I need to send them out invites, Terry, unless you want to send it. Hey, over here.
I was getting ready to whoop his ass back there.
Do you want to send Trevor and can you do that?
Yeah.
Invites? Trevor and Ben? and I'll keep to talking here because I know you're just a chatterbox.
Well, yeah, no, you can talk. That's for sure.
All right. So this weekend we went to Brockport, New York. Some people may know about this race, some may not. Brockport, New York holds that big no prep race that I think Brandon Mork won last year for like 25 grand. They do it at the end of the summer. It is an airport. So you're kind of in the middle of an airport basically, which is kind of cool. I like the track. We've been there 2 years ago. I don't think we went last year at all. I don't know why. I think we just kind of skipped our radar and we were too busy with stuff. So, so we went, we left yesterday afternoon. We drove there. It's supposed to be 3 hours away, but at the time we left, it ended up being 4 hours, almost 5 hours. We crossed the border with no issue. We stopped at O'Reilly's to load up on brake clean. We got to the airport about an hour before driver's meeting, got all set up. It's hosted by Upstate New York, No Prep, I believe the group's called. A couple of guys there that run that. As for the event itself, or I guess I can talk about that after we go through it. So they had 2 small tire classes. They had a small tire, regular small tire class, and then they had small tire, I think it was called small tire rejects, which sounded perfect for me.
You fit right in there.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh, that already the name got me thinking.
Surprised you weren't on the flyer.
So I'm just going to bring up the rules so I don't fuck this up because, I mean, most of the time I will. So small tire was regular 28-10-5 non-W. Let me look. Here it goes. Just so okay. So small tire was 28-10-5 non-W, no wheelie bars, all-wheel drive, anything. All-wheel drive was allowed on anything but slicks, and he needed a helmet and fire suit was required. And then you had small tire rejects was a 28-10-5 non-W, any size DOT tire, all-wheel drive allowed on the radial, no methanol, back half okay, no wheelie bars, any power adders, all steel, all glass, and factory firewall. So I looked at the 2 of them when I got there. I saw Hustling Horsepower was there, Nick. I saw the Tabor boys were there. So I said, you know, we just put brand new turbos on the truck that we'd just gotten from True North Turbo, which is these that I painted green. He didn't send them green, but I painted them. They actually came like this. So I was kind of on the fence already. I didn't know how these turbos had performed. I literally got them done Friday. I had to make some changes because the actual compressor side of the turbos were different. So we had to move some of the piping, like the cold side was different. So we had to make some changes. So I didn't get everything buttoned up until Friday night. So everything was new. I said, you know what? We probably have a better chance in small tire rejects, knowing those 2 hitters right there aren't in that class. So it's probably better to take our chances there. So that's why I chose that class. I was looking for a True Street class, but they didn't have it. I even brought DOT tires because I thought they might.
Puppy kicker.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't puppy kicking. There were some fast cars in that. It's basically was small tire, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was retarded small tire. Pretty much. Devil's rejects. So we signed up for that class. It had 11 or 12 cars. Finally got lucky, pulled the bye first round. Which is very rare. So we got to do a bye run first pass, which was nice because, like I said, I had no idea about the turbos or what they were going to do. So I think I have our bye run was this one. clean pass A to B. I just wanted data, so I didn't hit it too hard. Surface was pretty sticky. It's kind of deceiving though, because when you get there, it's got like a coarse asphalt. I'm putting together a whole YouTube video of it, so you guys will be able to see it after. Kind of went through the surface there and how it looks, so I guess I can leave that for the video. But it was really deceiving because the surface looks almost more coarse, like not as sticky as you thought it would be. So first pass A to B, looked at all the fueling, looked at all the data on the computer, and what the hell? Everything looked pretty decent. Made a minor correction in fueling correction because they are different size turbos. And then we went right into second round. You had to draw your own chips there. So thank you, David. So yeah, we went into second round. We drew, surprisingly enough, a Fox body. And then third round, surprisingly enough again, another Fox body.
Wow. You should play the lotto this week.
I know. And then even luckily enough, thank God, in the finals, one more Fox body. So it's definitely seemed like a class for Fox bodies, but here I was with my little truck. So this was our second pass. Sorry, I don't know any of the guys' names. They were all from New York or surrounding area. So this was second pass. So another clean A to B. It started getting sticky in the 60 foot, so I should have probably put a little more. The guy 60 footed me a little bit, but then you know how this truck rolls. Once the turbos start spooling, she starts going. So
cheater.
Yeah, right around the 330, it started picking up, and then I didn't see him after that. So it was a good run. There is a giant bump right at the finish line. So every time you get to the 8th in the right lane, the truck gets air off this little so you feel the front tires come up, and then the back, it goes whoop and hits like the limiter and then comes back down because it's literally like a small jump. So if anyone's watched other YouTube videos of that place, you'll see every car hits that bump and you get air for like a minute.
Hell yeah.
So it was definitely a hood off place. I wouldn't want to have a hood on or anything that's going to catch flight because every time the front came up and carried the tires like a good foot or more in the air. So that was our second pass. You're a giant bump.
Don't go down the rabbit hole. These guys arguing.
Nice to see Canadians worst.
Don't.
Oh, I missed it.
You'll be here all night.
Oh, with these two going back and forth?
Just.
I got to post comments when they come up. Can we get the ground issue fixed with the taillights? So they're both... They should be both the same. Aren't the taillights both the same? It could just be the camera.
I think it's the angle, too. I think when you're standing on one side or the other, it looks
the taillights are normally the same. It definitely got sticky at the end of the night. So we moved through second round. My thoughts on the turbos, they definitely spool faster. Okay, so we had, for some reason, I always thought they were 80s, but they were 78 83s, because once I took them apart, I saw the compressor housing. And now we went down to a 76 87. So bigger backside, smaller front side. But it seems like the truck's happier. I think the 83 was choking it still, which is crazy to think. But, I mean, it's a big cubic inch motor. So we also shrunk the pipe down right before the turbo. So maybe the velocity, I don't know. But these turbos did seem to make it happier, and I think Nick's design, because Nick does all these, he builds these turbos custom himself.
Right.
Whatever his, again, I'm a part-time scientist. I'm not full-time.
Yeah.
So I don't really know like the fin angle or either or. It seemed like they were happier. They spooled faster, and the truck went. It seemed pretty good. So far I'm pretty happy with them. I'd like to run them a little bit harder, but
there's always next week.
yeah, I mean, this was our first weekend out with them, so. Dylan's chin is usually.
See,
Mike, do you have any Sinister stickers? The big one on back window. I am doing. Absolutely. Hit me up after. We got full-size stickers like that. I've got a whole bunch of them, actually, so I can send you one. Not a problem. Just DM me with all the information.
accurate.
Yes, we finally hit that 650 number. We're ready for brackets next weekend. So, second round went well. We did chip draw. The weird thing is we got right lane all night. Every chip draw, right lane. I never got to actually make a hit in the left lane. So, our third pass went like this. So, definitely got stickier.
Mm-hmm.
Pulled the tires the first 80 feet, set it back down, and then let her eat, and ended up pulling on that guy too. Again, hitting that bump at the end. This time I tried to cut the throttle right before the bump so we weren't hitting the limiter. I was starting to figure out like you could just lift right before, and then it would just kind of hop over it. Nick had the truck to win it. We were in different classes. I would have raced Nick, though. His truck was flying, too. Did he end up losing? I didn't know who won in the final. I guess that Pro Mod chassis car thing won. P1 contracting, black car. Big wang, too.
Fast.
Oh, yeah, real fast. All those P1, they've got a few cars. And I think they have actual Pro Mods, too. Didn't they have, like, Pro Mods at Bradenton?
I thought I saw them there, too, yeah.
Yeah, I think they have like a legit racing program. They got cars for every deal. Oh, Nick did win. Okay. I thought he won. I mean, Nick's car was going fast. Do you see that? I almost hit myself in the face.
Is that a pair of needle nose pliers? What are you doing?
No, I was opening the thing with scissors. Hey, what's ever around, buddy? MacGyver. Sorry, I got to fill my drink here. So we made it through third round. I spoke to the driver in the finals, Nitrous Fox Body. Asked him what lane. He said he preferred the left. I've been in right all night, so I said, fuck it. I'll stay in right.
I guess we'll stay here.
Why switch lanes for the final? So the no prep car isn't in the Steeding camp, though. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about their. So yes, I guess Hustling Horsepower did end up winning the whole deal. So we went off final race, end of the night. Now it was about almost 2:00. This was our finals. So 2 wheelies, a third wheelie almost at the end. It was getting real sticky there. Every time I was hitting the gas, it kept lifting the front tires again. So I probably could have taken the weight out of the back, I think, by the end of the night. That was part of it. We put a little more in it, too. And I think the big wing was helping a little, too, out back with a little too much weight. So I probably could have changed the angle on the wing a little. So a couple things we learned from that. As for the event itself, positives, great location, seemed to be well run. Buy-ins could have been a little more, I think, but maybe that's just the demographic there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everyone was pretty nice or whatever. Things I didn't like, which I don't know why they do anymore, is pulling your own chips because it delays the whole process extremely long. Because every time they call, you know how it goes, right? We run events too. You call the drivers. Some drivers feel entitled that they don't have to come up when they're called 6 times to do chip draw. So now everybody's waiting for them. I don't like that. I wish after first round they just draw the chips themselves, and hopefully they'll change that because I think it would speed up the whole thing because there weren't really that many cars. I didn't feel like we had to be there that late.
Yeah.
Because by the time I packed up, did everything, you know, I got home this morning to watch the sun come up at 5:30, and we flew home. Like, it only took 2 hours and 45 minutes, but it's still like, it's late, like late, when probably it could have been done 2 hours sooner. That's my only complaint. And it's not really a complaint, just an observation, I'd say. But what I think we're going to do, Terry, is when we do chip draws now between rounds, take a picture of all the clipboards and just put up one post on Facebook. I think that would make life for everyone easier too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have all the clipboards just in one post, not a clipboard for each post, but maybe take a picture of everything. And yeah. Did Trevor disappear?
Yes.
Oh, I was just about to bring him on. I was just finishing this up.
Ben said he needed about 10 more minutes. He was still driving home.
Okay. Or yeah, WhatsApp group. I don't know. I'm not good with the WhatsApp group and staying on top of. I mean, at a Mockley or any kind of track, you don't really need that because they have the loudspeaker. Like, I could always hear when they were calling us up. Even they actually had a great PA system set up there. So let me bring Trevor's. All I can see is his head. Fat head. What's up, fat head?
Fuck all.
You look tired too.
Yeah, slept too much last night.
I didn't sleep enough. I have the opposite problem. So yeah, that was our New York trip. It was a good time. Lots of fun. I had a good time and got to do some testing. I think we're testing this week, right, Trevor? End of the week.
As long as it don't rain.
Yeah, that's true. The weather
looks like it's gonna rain, so we'll see.
Hasn't been very good at all this year.
Yeah, I have to test. Like, I don't care if we got to change the date. We got to change the date, but
that's fine.
I just changed all the suspension. Plus, I don't know if my car is 100% ready after the fiasco. So,
you think it's good though?
It sounds fine, and I mean, I hit it on the brake 2 or 3 times and built it up to about 15 pounds at 4,800 RPM, and it held 12 pounds of coolant pressure. So, we'll see.
So for people that don't know, what did you think had happened, or what did it do?
Well, the dome sensor quit, and it stopped all the boost in there.
So it's what, like 60 pounds?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Felt good.
Oh yeah.
That's 60 pounds on stock LS9 head gaskets with no hoops.
Dylan loves you.
Yeah, I know.
It's raining.
Shout out to
York
Dylan, anyways. Fucking conversing back and forth with him. I think I changed some bar angles that I think is gonna help with the car. So,
what does weren't you working with what's his name, Bradshaw? Oh,
Not yet, no.
oh, I thought he was helping you out with some stuff.
I don't care what Mike says.
No, I was just basically trying to get some traction control shit going on.
Oh.
But I mean, my traction control seems to be working pretty good, other than at War in the Woods, because I didn't have the front and rear wheel slip on. I was just trying to do everything with a drive shaft curve.
I'm on the fence with it still. I don't know. I've tried using it at certain places, and it actually made me slower. And then other places,
it was working good in my
it's
green
helped.
car.
Yeah.
It just takes time to get it set up because you got to change it so much, and then you'll finally get to a spot where it works. But
Yeah. I feel like the car wants a little bit, or the truck at least wants a little bit of wheel speed. So it's not always a terrible thing. And if you try to make it too tight, you know what I mean? It ends up making it making you slower.
well, I always use the active speed for the fast stuff. Like, if you want to run, say you want to go down the track of 550s, you put a 530 or 520 drive shaft curve in, and then the rest of the 20% wheel slip, and then the rest of the front and rear wheel slip tables you use to control the wheel slip.
Yeah.
So that way it doesn't touch the drive shaft curve. But if you're not getting enough wheel slip, you can program it to put more power in the car. But then, if a 530 or 520 is just on the edge of being too fast, at least it'll still catch it then.
Yeah, I guess. I don't have front wheel speed sensors yet, so I still got to do all that fancy stuff. I just have the drive shaft.
I'm having problems with my front wheel speed sensor right now, so I got to fix it.
What does it read off of the disc?
Yeah, but the problem is I went to these TBMs, and now I can't get the sensor back far enough. It's too close to the bolts. Like, there's just not enough thread engagement on it to get it back any farther. So I got to come up with something. I think what I'm going to do is countersink the hole and then move it back and have a spot for the nut.
What's your next race you're shooting for?
Same one Mike's shooting for.
The King of the North or whatever?
Yeah.
TMP?
Yeah.
That's the 21st,
That's
right?
2 weeks.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do John's race front side. I don't know.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's...
Unless you go 470s there faster, there's no fucking point in even going.
It's not even that. I'm just so tired of fucking changing shit to try to do front side stuff, and it just never works. Like, we tried it all winter, Terry knows, and we tried multiple converters, suspension changes, bar angle changes on shit, shock changes, and it was just like such a fucking nightmare. And then you put it back to backside stuff, and the truck's fast, and I'm like, this is pointless. Front side's just not for that truck. It just hates it. Might have to... What's this guy saying? Might have to go spectate that TMP race, but I'll hop the fence. You might not want to say that right now before you go there. No Wajdi's on front side race. It's not only Wajdi. There's other people that are very fast in the front side.
Not like him.
No, that's true.
Like, all power to him. I'm just not just going to donate money. I might as well just send him fucking $250 e-transfer and not even waste my gas.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing if Casey Max was going there. Like, we don't have anything for that car.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know.
Too soon.
Nah, I mean, we already knew the outcome of that race anyways, and I swung for it, and it was just a little too hot. So
I wonder if that's a big deterrent to people. Like, I think it goes both ways. I think there's now, at least what I see like a branching off now. There's like these guys that are super, super fast are all going to these big money races now where they're like 20K, 30K. But small tire at other places is still like guys like us. You know what I mean? Where it's smaller money.
Well,
like even this weekend, small tire. I mean, Nick was there, and the Tabers were there, but that's because they're from New York. Like, they didn't put any money on top, So I feel like it just kind of was more local guys, and that's what I kind of like about those races, though. You're not going somewhere where you're just going to get fucking pumped, and you already know you are. You know what I mean? You do have a chance. It's kind of hard now to go to like a $30,000 or $40,000 race with all the fucking big names there, knowing already that you're basically a donation.
Mm-hmm.
It's fair to say that. I mean, that's what we are.
Yeah.
I've never ran times that they run at certain places, so it ain't going to start now.
No, that's right. How's the turbos?
Good, I think. I haven't really had a chance to sit down and compare. What I'd like to do now is compare data logs 1-to-1 and see the difference, because a lot of the tune-ups I were using yesterday are copies of tune-ups I was using with the other turbos. So now I'm going to overlay them and see what the difference is. That'll give you the most.
You won't be rebuilding them every fucking 2 months.
Yeah. Fuck. For real. That was kind of annoying. But from what Nick told me, it's probably my own fault as well, because I didn't have enough ventilation.
It's not just you. Happens every fucking day.
Yeah.
So.
But with his turbos, I did it exactly like he wanted. So if they fuck up, then that's
on Nick.
That's on Nick.
Yeah.
I told him straight up. I said, dude, I don't know shit about turbos. You tell me what you want. I'll do what you want. I'll put them on the truck. Yeah. Exactly how you want them. You tell me the feed you want, how much oil.
Like if you watch that video that I sent you where you sent holy crap back, listen to the recovery time of his turbos. And obviously my setup, right?
Yeah.
Every time I pedal it, man, as soon as it come back in, it was just boom, 50 pounds in like 0.1, you know? Like there was no delay whatsoever.
I mean, I still have a little delay, but I think I'll always have that for just what I got.
Well, because they're in the back. You got to fill all them tubes.
Yeah. Dylan, Dylan has a similar, I don't know how big your tank is, Dylan, for your standalone, but you need to have a 12 AN vent line off the tank, so because the turbos build pressure in the actual tank itself. So I used to have a 6 AN and it used to push oil into the catch can. Now I put a 12 on and it basically vents. The problem is if it builds too much pressure in that little standalone tank, it blows the seals out because the pressure has nowhere to go. So that's what I mean by ventilation. You actually have to ventilate the standalone tank because an engine obviously has the
crankcase ventilation.
So it's vented already. When I first put the fucking oil tank, I had no ventilation. And after like 2 passes, I had fucking oil blowing out of the compressor, both of them, because it had nowhere else to go. Yeah, I have a 12 line originally until I went. Yeah, exactly. I had a 6 before, now I'm at a 12, and now everything is good. We got one more special guest.
Yeah.
Look, he looks smaller than the rest of us.
Well,
way back.
Giant heads.
What's up, Ben?
Camera fucking 10 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pro studio.
What's happening? I can hear you now.
Look at the fucking hair on this guy.
I didn't gel it today. It looked like my dad.
Well, hopefully you don't look like the mailman's kid.
That would be awkward.
What's up,
What's up, Ben?
You fuck. Oh, you.
Not much, man. Just got in.
Nice.
Chilling.
So we brought you guys on for our second segment because Terry and I weren't at War in the Woods, and you two were. So, what was, first of all, I'll ask you, Ben, that was your first time being at War in the Woods?
Mm-hmm. Dude, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Like for the channel.
Yeah, like
biggest live stream I ever had.
How many subscribers did you get from that one? Because I just saw, like, I was watching in the shop. I was watching your feed most of the day. And all day I saw subscribed. I'm like, holy shit, his shit is blowing up today.
Yeah, it was, between the weekend, it was about 7,000.
Oh wow,
And
that's good.
we had a total of 75,000 viewers on Saturday and 55,000 on Sunday, and both of those replays are over 100,000 views now. It's crazy. It just blew up.
Don't forget us little guys.
You guys are the reason why that shit's happening. Like going with you guys to the races, like fuck. Without you guys, none of that shit happens. So
There's a rumor I heard that the subscribers went up substantially when they saw this guy behind the camera here.
That rumor is untrue.
He's holding the cam and pointing at me while I'm pouting over my broken cameras.
So did you end up? So have you ordered new cameras to replace the older ones?
So I got 3. I got one more. I'm looking for one more, but I have a line on another one. But I had one good one. I replaced 2. I'm going to get another one. I got tripods in order. I got new battery packs in order because I lost 2 tripods. And 2 of the battery packs exploded from that fucking G-body that just nailed it dead on.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty wild.
It was insane. The memory card from the finish line camera, I have it, but the footage is so corrupt. It won't recover. So.
Oh, really? It's destroyed?
It is, but you're going to see like the before, like, because I had 3 cameras down there. So you're going to see the car coming and the car going, but just not the in-your-face shot.
Initial hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that the one that ended up like in the water, or?
It was in the creek.
Yeah, that's why.
It flew into the creek and somebody jumped in and picked it up for me. And I was just like, and I saw it, I was like, oh, it's all smelled. Like the guts are all hanging out of it. I'm like, holy shit. Like that's destroyed.
Yeah, that was a hard hit. Do we have that one, Terry?
Yeah.
Run it back for us.
This one, I think.
So here goes the number 6 block, driven by Jake Ballard.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's on fire. Oh, no. I got to zoom out, chat. He's on fire.
Can you pull the one from the group chat that I shared? Because that was from the 8th Mile camera.
Yeah, I can look and send it to Terry. He's the media guy.
That was one of the cameras I had to replace too, but it wasn't. The tripod was, I think it was only missing one leg, so it wasn't as bad as the other ones that just got obliterated. But
so did the donations end up covering everything for you at least?
Yes, more than enough. More than enough.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So next race I'll have all cams. No big deal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to chat. They really came through, and I wasn't.
Yeah, I was watching for a bit there, and I told Terry, I'm like, "Fuck, Ben might retire after this. This might be it."
Totally unexpected. Like it just
it just started popping off, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
I think even Gator made a donation.
Even our drinking fucking live podcast, we made some good money at.
Oh,
actually, we were doing some drunk streams before because it was a bunch of rain before. So
I was the only one not drunk.
That's true.
Oh, this year you changed your ways, not like last year.
I don't drink anymore.
He was sober all weekend.
Sober, man. Working on my health, Mike.
Good.
So I don't have a big beer belly like you.
Whoa.
I'm working on my health too. One Angry Orchard at a time.
Mental health.
Yeah.
My mental health is still struggling.
We all are.
Yeah.
That was a crazy weekend with all that mud. And Trevor on the bulldozer pulling people out. It was crazy. But
yeah, so he was building roads just to get trucks in and out?
Yeah.
I was cutting roads. I was pulling people out. Almost rolled a motorhome because some guy drove it into the freaking swamp, basically. He had his motorhome so fucking cockeyed that the front window was popping out.
Ooh.
So Brandon Dollar and I from Low Dollar Motorsports, we built like this whole ramp out of like bricks and sticks and anything we could find, old rotten 2x4s, and then I had to yank them up the thing and get them out. But it took us like 2.5 hours.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Here, Terry, I sent them to you on Messenger.
Okay.
Yeah, I cut a whole whack of roads in there. So now probably by the next War in the Woods, we'll actually have gravel roads going
Actual
everywhere.
roads.
Yeah.
Trevor on the stolen scooter.
Yeah.
Was that his?
From some little fucking kid.
It'll remain a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brad, I'll go to September's one. I was fucking depressed I didn't come to this
have
one.
To go. Whether I go race or not, like that's just I have to go.
You're damn right you're racing. You better be.
Well, it depends if I get my car faster or not. I'm gonna have to build a big motor like you.
Doesn't seem to help me there, but anyway.
Forced air induction or something?
Yeah. Jump on the forced air bandwagon.
Well, I'm gonna run turbos, forced air, and a supercharger.
Oh, there and some nitrous.
And nitrous.
Just for fun. Just to spool the forced air.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, like I was flying. Holy shit.
Yeah, we had fun. The only thing I didn't have fun with is Ben doesn't ever fucking drive. He just sits in the recliner in the motorhome, and that's all he does.
Why is that, Ben? You just don't like driving a big truck like that?
I don't. If it was just the motorhome, it would be fine. But like towing that car behind it,
yeah,
not comfortable at all. Like on the highway, I can get away with it. We could do like an on-the-fly switch, but like going through like towns and shit, there's no way.
Let's exaggerate that on-the-fly switch. How many times have we done that now?
Well, you did it once on the way there with Brandon.
Yeah, and then Chris on Digger Die, we did a couple times. Fucking 70 mile an hour. Here, grab the wheel.
That was funny because you said, "Hey, Chris, grab the wheel. I gotta take a piss," and then you went and took a piss, and then you went to sleep. And Chris is like, "Oh, fuck, I guess I'm driving."
I was like, "Thanks, Chris." Got on the freaking couch and had a nap.
It was good.
I mean, that's what's good about motorhomes, right?
It's changed the whole game, man. Honestly, like the thing is so comfy. There's so much room. Ben's got his own damn bed now. We're building like bunk beds on the one side so we can house like a couple more people or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, we got your before we carry on, we'll just do your videos, Ben, that you had in the group chat here, just to kind of show people the footage you got.
All right. One camera here, and this is the second camera.
That one got blindsided.
The force of that.
Funny, the first camera puts a pylon on when it goes offline.
That's what it was a pylon. Took the hit.
She died. It was under the, it was, you saw what happened. It was covered in oil too. That's true, Alex. This car drives itself though.
The first one, the first camera is the one I pulled out from under the car when I ran down there.
That was that front view. That was the one.
Yeah.
And then the finish line was into the creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like the vibe there, Ben? It was a busy weekend for you.
There were so many people there. Thousands of people just yelling and cheering and getting drunk and carrying on. It was so much fun. But everybody was so friendly. Like it was like a big happy community. Everybody was having a great time, man. It was so good. I'm hooked on it. Like
I can't believe War in the Woods is like a different kind of vibe.
Yeah.
It's not.
There was
it's
more.
A race,
there was more
but
people
like
there than last year, Mike, when we were there.
Oh yeah.
There was probably between, if I had a solid guess, probably between 5,000 and 6,000 people.
Damn.
Yeah, it was good.
But at least they got the starting line kind of under control. I remember year one when I went there, you were driving through people's fucking bodies doing your burnout.
Still doing that.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I guess you pull through. Yeah, no, you pull through and then do your burnout, but they're still surrounded you.
Year one, I remember I was hitting people in the elbows and shit in the burnout as I was going through that fucking thing, and I was like, oh my God. Like, I don't want to kill somebody today.
I just back right into them. Who cares?
Yeah, backing up, but doing your burnout is scary, man. You don't want to run somebody over.
The first war in the woods I went to, I remember I was backing up and they told me to stop, but I was looking in my mirror and I just felt thunk. I was like, "Oh shit, just hit somebody."
A couple bodies.
Yeah.
Whoops. It looked decent though. They were trying to control it. They're making a good effort. Thanks, James. Yeah, you were there. You were there the whole weekend, James Glenn.
Yeah, you had a lot of people logged in for most of the time. Like I said, I was working in the shop and I just had it on the TV, and I was like, "Holy shit!" There's a lot of people watching this.
Yeah,
The chat was going off all day.
It was crazy. That number kept going up. I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like, and then I was up on that tower for a while, and everybody was enjoying that view. Which I must say, that tower was the ricketiest shit I've ever stood at. Like, it wobbles like crazy. So just trying to keep the camera still for you guys was like, my back was killing me by the end of the night.
I have a chair for up there next year.
Yeah, like a stool or something. I actually
You can bring the recliner down.
That's a big comment right there. Best live you've seen since you started going, E's and B's.
Best on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Shout out to E's and B's for hooking all my guys up with some good stuff.
Yeah, I guess everyone liked the tower view best.
It was really like full. There's so many media guys down in the burnout box. Like, I was trying to stay out of people's ways. Like, I don't care if I stand in front of a spectator, but if I stand in front of another creator, you know, I feel bad. I'm trying to stay out of their way, and that
there was so many media people there this time.
Yeah.
There was like 40 of you.
There's a lot. So I just got out of the way. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go up this tower. And
how many cell phone media people?
About 5,000.
Don't worry, on media. And they got their fucking
road
phone.
Was crazier than ever. Like, I had to go 5 miles an hour to get through the friggin' return road, and like I was clipping people with my mirror.
Yeah.
Both sides. Like, it was so packed. I'm not cool. Hey Ben, did you see the guy? You see the guy commenting in there saying FTBG?
Yeah, those were one of our drunk streams.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. You got to look back to see it.
Yeah. That was a good rant, though. I watched it yesterday. I was like, holy fuck, we were just going off.
Oh yeah, you went off on yeah. It's still up there. It took me a week to get all the copyright music claims out of the live streams. Like today, it just cleared.
Yeah,
that's how long it took. It's crazy, but worth it.
I was trying this new light. It's way too bright. Oh my god!
Like a ring light or something.
I need a ring light.
Amazon, dude.
And dingy in here. So, what was your favorite moment of the weekend there?
Favorite moment? I mean, Saturday night, all of first and second round, when it got dark, it was probably the best. Like, never mind, like, favorite race, but, like, just the atmosphere of the racing in general, all the classes, people were going nuts for hard tire, 26s, small tire. It didn't matter what it was. It was just people were betting like crazy. Like the Saturday night vibe under the lights, like nothing else, man. Like nothing else.
Were those lights always there, Trevor?
No,
or those new?
Landon put them up.
All those little LEDs?
Yeah, they put those up at Lake Cumberland.
Oh, I gotcha. I was I don't remember those LEDs being there.
This might sound corny, but my favorite moment is sitting with Ben at the motorhome watching how many freaking people and kids look at my car. Like, just kids losing their shit.
Everybody loving that car, man. Taking pics and, like, selfies. Like,
the kids were like, the kids would run around and they'd look in the window and they'd be like, oh, fuck, look at that. And all their buddies would get up there. Like, it was just cool. But
towing that car,
cool.
We were getting looks and thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
People had their phones out and shit and going crazy for the car. As soon as they saw the turbos and, oh, man.
And the second best was just running the dozer all weekend. That was fun as hell.
I didn't even know he was on the shit, and I come around the corner with the live stream, and I see Trevor driving a bulldozer. I'm like, how did he get this? Where did this come from? It was funny.
How did that come around? Jeff just said I got to get a fucking dozer in here.
He's like, because he was like, Jeff was getting like pretty depressed at some point. He's like, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to like dry the roads up with this fucking riggedy ass skid steer that he's got with these fucking tracks that like they just track mud, right? They're steel tracks.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, Jeff, rent a fucking bulldozer, get it here. I says, I'll cut all the roads and dry it up like as fast as possible, way faster. 5 minutes later, he calls me, dozer's on the way. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, here we go.
He got that there quick.
Yeah, it was there within the hour.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
John Deere 650. It was a pretty big one too. So.
And then what? You just cut the topsoil off and then start bringing in gravel?
No, I got all the slop off first, and then basically was spreading the gravel that he had there. And then obviously the roads were still really soft. Like one of the older guys cut some of the road before, like while I was racing or whatever.
Yeah.
But then when you drive through, it would leave like a foot rut. So I'd just go back and cut the road and just keep flopping it back and forth until it was drying out.
Yeah.
So everybody could get out. But I don't even know how many people I towed out. Probably 30, 40.
Really, eh? Was that bad?
It was sloppy. Yeah.
Everybody loved it though. Like
everybody was good spirits about it.
Yeah, like it was crazy. Like people had tarps out, fucking pulling their cars out of the thing, and they're driving through the mud, and like,
yeah.
I just like after my first comment, after our drunk live stream there, when I said this is fucking war in the woods, not war on the concrete, everybody was yelling that the next day. This is fucking war in the woods, war in the woods. Well, that's what it is.
It was a war.
No, I didn't do that.
Shit.
Even Dylan, I seen Dylan walk down the road and he looked over and then he did a double look. He's like, what the fuck are you doing in there?
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
There's still.
So is Jeff, now that Jeff knows what's going to happen or could happen, is he going to start building roads in there or something to try to?
Well, I mean, that's going to cost a lot of money, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I know we're going to talk about it some more and, get a plan, but I mean, I don't mind helping him out, like he does so much for everybody else.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's super nice guy.
Yeah.
Like took us out for dinner afterwards on Sunday. Like,
oh, that was so funny.
Like a nice steakhouse. Like took us out. Like ordered
that fucking waiter. What did that waiter say again?
That guy wanted to get hammered so bad. He just wanted to drink.
I thought he was gay at first or something because he's like, what was he talking about? The American dream or something? And then he yells out, he's like, smoke crack and suck dick or some shit like that. He's like, that's the American way. I was like,
something like that.
Yeah, I was like, what? And then he looked at Jeff and he goes, oh no, I didn't say that. I will say that was the best filet mignon that I've ever had though. For sure.
Is that the place he got the food from last time?
Yeah, what's it called? Nashville Chop House or Chop House or something?
I love that place.
Man, it stunk. It smells like. Have you ever been to like Venice in Italy?
Yeah.
It like all that stale water smell or whatever. This place smells exactly like Italy.
Fucking village, man. Is what it smells like old shit.
Yeah, it smelled like old fucking stale water, like moldy water. But the food was fantastic.
Yeah, it was great.
And I will say, if Jeff's watching, I have never seen anybody on this planet put as much salt as he did on his fucking salad.
Oh, I know one guy that is a fucking salt fanatic in this group here. Puts salt on fucking everything.
Jeff must have put fucking, I don't even know, half of the bottle of salt on a salad. He's like, I like salt. I'm like, holy man.
It's all right. I like salt.
That's an American thing. They love
the salad. The salad was just like a big fucking piece of cabbage with fucking dressing on it. Like,
no, it's just a fucking head of lettuce.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
They brought out a head of lettuce with some fucking sauce on it.
That's what they do at the keg too. You can get like that. Yeah, they cut like a head of lettuce in half and then just put dressing on it.
Charge you $17
Yeah.
for a 37-cent piece. Of
take
lettuce.
that fucking 50-cent piece of lettuce and charge you $15 for it with some dressing on it.
Yeah. It was crazy. Everything about it was crazy. Building a new return road, yeah.
Well, the other side's a creek, so you can only go that one way.
You can only go so much.
I didn't think the return road was bad, but I think if I don't know. How was it down at the bottom there? Was it muddy there too, or it was okay?
Muddy everywhere.
Oh, really? Eh?
What he should do is cut a friggin' little road on the right side of the track, and if you got to go left to go to the bottom, then you can go, and then if you want to go to the right back up to the top, you just veer off to the right and go up to the top.
That'd be good too.
Yeah. I think that return road's a big part of the vibe. I don't know if you can widen it. I'm sure people will just pack in there anyway.
No, because the one section's right beside the ditch. So I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
It's enough for a car and a body to stand at the fence.
But definitely when you see it in videos after somebody makes a pass and you're going back to your pit, I mean, that's one of the big things is, I mean, people are high-fiving and people are a sweet shot, a good view.
Of cheering you on and all that stuff. And
that's cool. You come down there and you actually win.
Yeah, it's part of the vibe.
Everyone's cheering and you're like, oh, fuck yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, it's cool. Definitely going in October, man. Fuck, such a good race.
Scott, I think it was something to do about the track, saying something was wrong with the track when there wasn't.
Oh, they were saying like maybe water was coming up through it or something?
No, they were saying there was oil all over the track, but we walked it. There was no oil. His tracks weren't even, there was oil spilt there where Alex was, remember when Alex was spraying the methanol on it and setting on fire?
Yeah.
The tracks from the Mustang weren't even in that part of the spill anyways.
Jasper's flaming mop incident, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, so good. So good.
He must have smoked a couple of big ones
so
before
good.
he did that.
He smoked.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny.
That thing went right up.
I was editing the video and I came to that clip in one of my trackside cameras of him swinging that flaming mop around. And I just started cracking up. But,
so when do you think the video will be out, Ben?
So I'm still editing it, but it's going to be 3 hours long. It's the whole event.
Holy shit.
Every class, every single race, I'm just smashing it in one video. All my interviews, everything, one big ass video. And the reason I'm doing that is for two reasons. One reason is it's kind of an experiment. I want to see how the algorithm will serve it and what kind of watch time it'll get. I'll put time codes in so people can search to what part of what they're looking for.
Yeah.
But I want to see how the video reacts and how much money it'll bring in. I don't know. I've never made a 3-hour video before. And the reason I'm able to play around with this content like that is because we did so well with the live stream that, you know, I mean, I could not upload a video and we're still ahead. So it's all good. Like,
you don't think it's worth like breaking it up like you normally do and putting out 3 videos?
I mean, I could, but I think Small Tire will get all the views and the other 2 will probably not.
Yeah, I guess
so. I'm just going to smash everything in one video and just as an experiment, see how it does and see, you can see who's watching what part of the video, right? So I can get a gauge of what classes really to focus on in the future, just by what part of the videos are getting reviewed. Like the analytics on YouTube are pretty in-depth like that. So I'm curious to see how this video reacts, but it's going to be over 3 hours long.
So you can see when people skip through, they play a video and then they just skip through to certain parts, watch 3 or 4 minutes and then skip again. Man, if Mike could have seen the way I watch his videos, I'd be in trouble.
Start, finish, done.
Yeah.
Intro, extra, or outro.
Outro.
So good.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, should be good.
So you're both down to go in September? It's September, isn't it?
Is it September? I wasn't sure. September? Yeah, for sure. I'm there.
Me too.
I think the next big race would be Limpy's KD Cash.
Yeah, so I'm going to do TMP and then KD, and then I'm going to Friday night test and tune and just test between that and get ready for War in the Woods and get ready for Legacy, and that's about all I'm doing. I might go to a couple of New York with you, but
Yeah, the New York ones are good. That's a pretty sticky surface. You can go fast there. That bump is fucked up, but outside of that, I prefer the one you got to come to is when Samson does their airport race, because that's virgin. Like when you go to race there, they let you test on an old spot where they used to race, and then they move the spot completely to a fucking 100% virgin surface for the actual race. So that one's the one to go to.
Yeah, E's and B's. I'm gonna have all the interviews, everything that we shot, even your interviews in it. E's and B's.
That's
So
just
all the
because
interviews-
people don't like you, Alex.
You know what? My son Colton just subscribed to Alex's channel because my son has a tractor. And that
Oh,
he
there it
plays
is. It's the
Well,
tractor
that's the
content.
problem.
with. He wants the tractor content. I'm like,
Alex got to go back to that tractor content.
he was
what really
watching
brings him
Alex's
in.
video in the car actually, and he was talking about his tractor and whatever.
Those
And I'm like,
fucking
you and Alex
mangoes
need to
are in my
get together.
fridge at the shop. Hey, Ben,
What's that?
those fucking frozen mangoes are still in the freezer at the shop.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll get him off you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to put a camera on Terry's head for
Yeah,
his
I'm gonna have
downhill
like
race.
5 cameras on this guy. I'm gonna load him up with all the cameras, and then I'm gonna get him to hold one
Excellent.
pointed right at his face on the hood, so you can see him screaming.
It's all been Blaine Brothers. Alex, you got to go back to the fucking tractor videos. I don't know how many girls have messaged me saying, "Oh, when's Alex dropping another tractor vid?" I'm moist.
Yeah, I want to see him move the snow in that parking lot again.
Hey, y'all watch that? Y'all
I did.
watch that video?
we watched it.
You watched it?
Mike gave him shit about which direction he was snow.
Yeah, he was plowing wrong.
He was so
See?
mad.
See, you're all about that content.
See? I watch it and I start cringing because I'm like, he's plowing the wrong way. He's plowing towards the house. You don't do that.
I wouldn't even know that.
I plowed snow for fucking a long time.
No, I won't be going to the front side race.
What is it
Oh,
called?
there we go.
Battle.
More
like-
tractor content coming soon. Please like and subscribe if you're
I'm gonna
interested
hit the bell icon for notifications.
for little tractor
Yeah, we'll watch
content.
That's good.
As long as Terry's in the laid back. Terry, you have to do this. Like, this is no longer
Forget about
optional. You're fucking doing it.
Barbie
Make
G.
sure, make sure you put on some hockey fucking goalie gear.
Yeah, that's what I said. I got a full motorcycle racing jacket for him with all the padding.
We'll take the couch cushions from the RV. We'll
Yeah,
duct
we'll
tape them
get
around you.
snow pants.
Terry,
and
be a man.
Be a man, Terry. This is your shining. This will be remembered in history.
This will be the moment.
This is your moment to make yourself.
Dude, you'll be all over
No.
TikTok, man. You'll be
You'll be
famous.
everywhere. T Diddy fucking slamming the.
No excuses. I don't want to hear excuses that you got kids and all this shit. Like,
He'll be fine.
you just got to do it, bro.
I'm gonna put an airbag in the Jeep just to be safe.
Yeah. The sad thing is, you probably crash, the airbag would go off, and then it would just send them like 15 feet in the fucking air.
The airbag will be the thing that fucks them.
Yeah.
It's under the seat.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on putting it. Is under the seat with a remote control. So as soon as you hit the bottom, I hit the airbag, and you just
Surprise, motherfucker.
See, no, cuz.
Do you remember Super Dave? Super Dave
Hell
Osborne
yeah,
on
Super
TV.
Dave Osborne.
Oh,
Yeah.
Super Dave, yeah.
That'll be Terry. I'll hit the
Yeah.
airbag, and he'll just go fly.
Yeah.
Oh, you're dating yourself there, Super Dave. Moment of the weekend, 100%.
100%. He'll be the.
Let's get a few beers in him.
thumbnail for 1320's video, guaranteed.
I would love to do it, but I think I already need to get my shoulder fixed. So I'd rather just, hang on to what I got.
The peer pressure is real.
Nope.
T Diddy will be Florida one pug.
Nope.
Well, in all fairness, one pug was only the camera guy. He never really did anything. It was all his little whatever you call them, minions that do all the
Holy
shit.
dick. I love that guy.
Oh, Terry, it's fucking baby stuff. They're going halfway up the hill.
No, we're going to the top. We're going to get a run at it.
I'll even give you my Hans device just to be safe.
That way, if that cart starts rolling, I'm going with it.
Yeah. But at least your head will, you're not going to break your neck because it'll hold you in place.
Sure.
You'll just be like this. We'll ratchet strap you to the Jeep, so as it's going end over end, you'll never come apart from it.
Yeah. We'll build you a plastic roll cage.
Well, pool noodles. We'll get the pool noodles.
Yeah.
There you go. Safety first.
All that safety. Look at all your friends looking out for you.
Oh, Ben, tell Mike about the fucking weirdo at Walmart.
Oh, the guy that wanted to have sex with all of us?
Yeah.
For sure. He was like the old dude from Family Guy.
Like,
so
what?
Me and
sex
literally
with you?
the old dude. Dude,
He was coming on to us.
me and Brandon and I were walking out, and what did he say, Ben? Again, he said,
he's like, that's a weird combination because I had beer and Pepto Bismol
that's
in my
right.
hand.
Can you handle all of that beer?
He's like, no. He was like, are you old enough to drink that beer? Like, I wish I wasn't.
And then so we got to the motorhome, and Ben was still coming out, and then Ben comes to the motorhome and was like, dude, that weirdo just asked me this. He said the same shit to Brandon and the same shit to Ben. But he talks like that guy from Family Guy, like, hey boys, like,
you old enough to drink that beer?
You old enough to drink that beer?
Oh fuck!
He had no teeth, and the teeth that he did have in the side were like black and just rotten.
It was weird.
Oh yeah,
it was offside.
Quagmire? No, is that his name?
No.
Fuck, what's his name?
I can't remember. Brandon looked it up, but
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
The guy that whistles,
Yeah, he's got the old man.
Yeah,
He
literally talks exactly like that. Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, sounds like it was a good time for sure.
Oh,
yeah.
Herbert the pervert.
Herbert, that's it. Herbert the pervert. That's the guy. Yep.
And this guy was definitely a pervert for sure.
He works at Walmart now.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, can't wait to the next
Ben, what's next for you? What's your next? I guess it's the 21st, right? King of the North?
King of the North, 21st. And then I'm going to film John's race, the front side, Waji No Prep. And after that,
No Prep.
I think it's KD after that. Yeah, I think it's KD after that.
Is there anything else going? I'm trying to think if there was any other cool races. Like, doesn't Chris Lane have anything cool going on in Ohio, or not really?
Those weekends?
I thought he has a couple of cool races. What else is?
Just Milan heads up on the 5th, then 11.
Oh, what's Milan doing with the backside? Nothing this year?
No, we're waiting for the track to be finished. They're still doing no preps. They're putting concrete pad back there.
Oh, so they are going to do no preps?
So we're in a reverse. Yeah, they are still doing it.
So did they put all new asphalt?
Yeah.
Oh, so it'll be like virgin for the first.
Burnout box all the way to the sand. Everything is brand new. Yeah, the whole track. And they paved
there he is.
Everything. So you goddamn right I do.
I thought he did. I feel like there was I wrote down a race of his I was going to go to in the summer.
What's the date?
What's the biggest event of the year?
I don't have it on my schedule.
You can't say shit like that without details, Chris. Come on now.
Waji's down for a while. Oh, did he hurt his motor clash or something?
Oh.
Uh-oh, me and Mike might be going now.
Oh, no, I'm not going. You have me beat on the front side for sure.
I don't know. Did you see my fiasco last Friday? Yeah.
There will be racing backside once they open up. Milan went under a huge renovation.
Yeah, they did the pits too. They repaved all the pits, everything.
There it is. 2 weeks at Magnolia. Last time.
2 weeks from now?
I wish I could make that, but I'll be in Toronto for.
Yeah, fuck! That's the 21st. Yeah, we won't be able to make that. He hurt the motor at King of the South.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, I'm sure he's gonna bust out some of that fucking money that he makes from all his gas stations and shit.
The oil money.
That oil money.
The Habibi money.
I heard there's rumors too about Baja's car. He hit the wall or something with it. So now that's down too.
The nice one? The new
Yeah.
one?
Baja's car's down. It was it running?
I didn't
He
hear
took
shit.
it to a PDRA event or this is just what I've heard. I don't really know about it, but supposedly he fucking tapped the wall with it.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard anything.
Yeah, I think they're trying to keep it undercover. Well, now I fucked that up, didn't I?
Real nice.
Cat's out of the bag now. I mean, you're testing a new car. Shit can happen. It's not.
Oh yeah.
It's not abnormal. It's
Needs a block. Holy, he fucking hurt the motor.
What did he finally put some power in it off the line and it come apart? Is that what happened?
Yeah, that fucker's lazy off the line, but it backhops like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Here's my 130/60 foot and my 460 pass.
Yeah.
At 200 mile an hour.
200, yeah. In the eighth.
Yeah, when he won, what event was it? Didn't he win something at Shady Side that was like that? Like the car beside him would leave and be gone, and he'd like leave like a turtle.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was just like zip.
Yeah.
Last year, the first race at Shady Side, it was like it was before King of the South. It was the race before.
It was like a smaller race.
Yeah, he won that. So I'll just leave when this guy leaves.
Yeah. Give him the hit.
Yeah, he like gave every car the hit.
Just making sure he didn't jump.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you got a car that can cover, why not?
Yeah, if you can back out, fuck it.
Oh, that's too bad, Chris. We would have liked to have come, but yeah, I'm going to be doing King of the North too. Trevor and I have to meet in the finals and then split.
Do it.
Unless he doesn't want to, then.
Well, Mike's been giving up money lately, so maybe he won't split. He'll just let Trevor have it, even if he loses. You just take it.
Yeah, just take it.
You blew your motor. You can just take it.
Yeah, normally I don't do that, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel bad for people.
It's not a lot of money.
No, well,
it's a lot of money, but it's not like a 12,000 pot. Like it's
not like that.
Right? So.
And not only that, on a $12,000 pot, I think there's room to fucking work out some kind of
60-40 if it's me and you.
Finals.
60-40 is fair. That's what I would think.
If it's me and you, it's 60-40.
All right.
You can't do 50-50 because then there's no winner.
No, you can't. I would have said 70-30 or something. You know, there's got to be something.
Yeah,
Unless
I'm good with 60-40 if it's you.
All right. Yeah, it also depends on who it is. I'll be honest.
Look at the confidence we got. We're both gonna go there and just fucking fry the tires off.
Out first round, 2 ducks. All right.
Yeah,
well, we didn't have to worry about the 60-40.
Yeah.
It's Virgin though. Nobody's tested there. It's never been run on. So I mean, there's that.
I'm confident on that kind of surface.
You guys know how that surface will take rubber though. Like after first round, it's going to be a front side. So.
Yeah, so first round is when you want to pull somebody that you don't want to race in the last round. Realistically.
That's when you're gonna want to find Legato then, or whoever.
You're gonna have to watch these Toronto guys though, because even though that's Virgin, you know, they test on the other shit that you can just pull ahead a little bit and still get data. So
there is that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if they haven't done it, they're going to do it now.
Yeah.
I've been back there, and I mean,
test up the sides, or
by looking at that surface, I'm pretty confident on what to put in first round. I'll put it that way, because it's just regular asphalt. It's not. It's not anything like out of the norm. Orlando was a mind fuck.
Smooth asphalt.
Yeah, Orlando's
not asphalt. Orlando's a gravel road. That's the worst surface I've ever seen.
But that's what I mean. Like that place, you go there and you're like,
what do you do?
Take it all out.
New set of tires every round.
Oh yeah, new set of tires for sure. After one race,
we ran some old tires the first 2 rounds just because of that, and then we figured if we were still in it third round, we'll put the new set on and go for it. It was rough.
By the way, what the fuck is going on with y'all's shipping situation right now? I can't ship any order. Yeah, probably not.
I don't know.
It's probably some fucking tariff bullshit. Do you know on tires they added 20%?
Wow.
So if you order tires from Summit, you get them shipped to like your normal receivership in Niagara Falls or whatever, and then you try to bring them across, they add 20% tariff. Just on tires, though. On parts, there was nothing. The tires were a 20% tariff. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's bizarre.
It was 700 for 2 sets of tires was $740 Canadian in taxes and tariffs.
Oh.
Yeah, it was almost as much as the fucking tires.
It's almost damn.
I was like, okay, well, we're not ordering tires anymore.
Just buy them when you're down there, throw them in the trailer, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just buy them and use them when I'm down there and leave them behind. Obviously, I would never try to bring anything back like that.
Well, if you have a race truck with tires in it, that's not abnormal. They're not going to say you bought them there. You know.
Once again, I would never try to do anything like that, Ben.
Never mind. I get it. Yes, that's right.
I follow all laws to the T.
Correct.
Trevor just fucked off. He's like, I'm out.
Trevor's beating up his phone.
Oh, man. Oh. Well, what else you boys got? Anything to say? If not, I'm going to bed today. I don't mind cutting it a little short
I was
tonight.
all ambitious earlier, but now I'm pretty fucking tired. So
I'm exhausted.
I'm going to go back to Ed before I go to bed, but that's it, man. That's all I got.
Well, we'll be on in 2 weeks, so that'll be King of the North, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Saturday. So Terry will have a full update on how Trevor and I were eliminated first round. Ducks probably racing each other.
It's going to be a finals video of you two.
Or there'll be a video of us in the final.
Hopefully.
Holding that 60-40 split. Hey, that's still good money. Never mind.
That is 12. Well, it'll be more than 12K because right now it's 12.
And if it is us, whoever loses got to buy the winner a steak.
That's fine.
All right.
No, you daddies?
No, you daddies.
You know that'll fuck. If it's you and me in the finals, it's gonna. I'm not going on the table if I lose that week.
Yeah.
That'll be horrendous.
Real busy.
I'll get fucking 4 hours of badgering.
Well, let's get some testing in. I changed all my shit up today. I'm gonna see if it helps.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just test it, and if it doesn't work, fucking try it again.
Yeah. Pretty confident it'll probably work.
But yeah, testing on the front side does nothing for me. Like, it really does nothing for me. I get no useful information from that.
I was just trying to go I want to get a 4-second pass.
Yeah, I get all that.
Right there.
But whenever people because I get invites all the time and they're like, oh, you want it? I got track rental at TMP front side and this and that. I'm like, it's really what am I going to gain from that at this point? If it was a new build, it makes sense because you can push the car a lot harder and get fueling and shit. But at this point, it doesn't help me. It hurts me, if anything. I normally end up breaking shit and then just cost me money for nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of useless information. It's like, oh, yeah, I can fucking put a boost ramp in, all the boost at 1.2 here. Yeah, well, good luck doing that on the backside.
I can just unplug my dome sensor and it'll just take it.
Yeah, well, now you know that.
Now you know.
And we know the truck will take, what did it take, Terry? 45 pounds?
Yeah.
It took 45 pounds when that happened to us.
I think what I'm going to do is after, so we got TMP, then we got KD. Fuck, I'm not going to have time to do it. I'm going to take the heads off and get them hooped.
Yeah.
So
then you really squeeze her harder.
That way I can really squeeze that.
Are there studs in it? 1/2-inch studs?
Yeah, 1/2-inch studs, stock LS9 head gaskets with copper spray. So
I put copper spray on every head gasket. Always.
Yeah.
Even the
people always say, why the fuck do you do that? Blah, blah, blah. You want to know why?
Wouldn't you?
Because with my old VR6, we used to monitor coolant pressure. Mm-hmm. If I didn't put copper spray on my VR6, I would always have 15 PSI more coolant pressure than with copper spray on it. So you know damn well that shit's acting like glue.
Also, yeah, if you take the heads off and put them back on, it's better if you have them sprayed as if you don't. What tires do you prefer? I normally use Hoosiers now.
Hoosiers.
Either DO5s or CO7s, but normally DO5s because of the stiff wall.
Yeah. I got tubes in mine now, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I run tubes too. It doesn't fucking flatten the tire as hard. It actually saves your sidewalls for longer.
Yeah.
Because that fucking heavy ass truck, and then you add all that weight back there, it fucks some tires up.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
okay.
Thank you for coming on, gentlemen. It was nice chatting with you.
Thanks for having me.
Ben,
Appreciate
we
it.
will see you in 2 weeks, I guess.
Yep, 2 weeks
I
at
don't think
TMP.
we'll see you before then.
No, that's it.
Is there any racing going on this weekend? No, right? I don't think
I think
so.
it's Father's Day this weekend, so I don't think there's much happening.
Father's Day. And then when's John's racing? After?
The weekend after TMP.
Weekend after. Yeah, so I don't think there's anything going on between now and then.
No, just that.
Just testing.
Yeah, there was something. Hold on a second.
There is?
Oh,
Might be
no.
something in the States,
No.
maybe.
It's not what we were doing. It's something else. I just remembered I had something in my calendar.
Oh.
So,
all right. Stay gay. All right. See you guys.
All right. Take care, guys.
All right. See you, Ben. Well, Terry.
Stay gay.
Busy week for you?
Always a busy week for me. I got the kids home from school now, so I drag them around back and forth to work and regular.
I'm trying to think of what changes I need to do to the truck, if any, but I don't think I just did all the maintenance on it. So we're probably going to go test Friday, backside of St. Thomas.
More turbo testing.
Because everyone else has been doing it. So I'd like to now squeeze these turbos a little and see what kind of what they'll do. Yeah, I don't know. The truck's been pretty good since it's come back here.
Good.
Been happy with it because we've now gone back to what we know. So
yeah,
I feel a lot more confident than I do on the front side. The front side just fucking fucks with me all the time.
And I think it brings your confidence down. When we went through so long testing front side and we just couldn't get past those hurdles, I think
that's what I mean. It just defeats you.
The first couple of weeks you got back, even going out there, our conversations were basically just do your thing. That's what the truck's made for. That's what it's good at. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt the truck because we haven't had any luck on the front side for 3 months. I mean, the shitty surfaces is where it works. There's no question.
And the problem was I spent so much time fucking dialing it in for the backside, and then we finally got there, and then we're like, oh, okay, let's change everything.
Change everything, yeah. Instead of staying focused on backside and spending months perfecting that.
Yeah.
It's just time you'll never get back.
I know, and I don't know. I still feel like I made an ass of myself at Immokalee multiple times, but it is what it is. I mean, I can't... we just don't have a good backside vehicle. It's simple. It just doesn't work at Immokalee. It works. I mean, it's decently fast, but there are guys who are local there that's what they're good at. That's their track. And like I said, when they come up north any time of the week, they want to do any backside action, I'm down.
They're smarter than you. They don't want to.
I know. They're smart. They just stay.
Keep coming on into their den.
Yeah.
They'll keep
Welcome back. Welcome back to our track where we've been testing for fucking 12 years.
Bring that Canadian money on.
Bring that Canadian truck back here so we can embarrass you over and over again. But it is what it is. Get some more work done on Terry's Jeep.
He means the Track Hawk.
Oh, don't worry, Paul. I'm working on it. You know what? We'll do the reveal.
He means the Track Hawk.
I got to get it over to the wrap store.
You're not going to wrap a vehicle.
Oh, I'm wrapping it.
I'm not going to be in it.
It's going to have your name on the door.
I don't care if you put my name anywhere on it. I'm not getting in that thing.
Okay. How can I? What do you want done to it that'll make you feel happier?
It not to be on a hill.
Okay. Well, it's going to be on a hill. So do you want a roll cage? What do you want?
Get about it.
I think the cage will be more dangerous.
I think so because it continues to roll. You just make it a round roll cage.
I don't even think you'll roll. I think you'll go right down the hill and be good.
No.
I got to put some heavy duty axles on it.
It's okay.
Maybe I'll talk to Jeff, see if I can get a couple of AFCOs for it.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
You're going to have to adjust the shocks. I'm not sure about off-road shock adjustment, but I'll figure it out because...
Pass.
Yes. How about if we filled the bed with baby oil bottles?
No.
Just in case. So when it wipes, they just go flying everywhere.
I'm not
And
doing
everyone
that.
can run up and get free oil.
It's definitely past your bedtime.
It definitely is. All right, guys. Do we have an outro? I felt like I made one.
You probably didn't.
Normally I do. Maybe
You
I don't.
normally don't.
I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Was there anything else we had to show today? I don't think so. What the hell is this? Oh, no.
That was a fan submission. Yeah, that was a fan submission. I got that earlier today, but I didn't know how to squeeze that in there. But the people will be glad.
Tell me that's no.
The people will be glad that you clicked on that. The guys that stuck around till the end, I'm glad you done that. Yeah.
Video. Oh my god.
It's the best thing ever. Fans submitted you.
That kid has every kind of disease.
What?
Oh, I want to puke now just watching that.
Some of his brothers and sisters down the hatch there.
That's fucking nasty.
Well,
Jesus Christ. That is not the outro video I was looking for.
That was definitely the one you needed, though.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Terry. What's wrong with you?
I didn't. Don't put my name involved in it. I did nothing with that.
I was
video.
like, where's this video? I've never seen this one in the lineup here.
No,
And
that
they're
was
so small, I can't even see.
fan submitted earlier today.
I want to throw up. That was disgusting.
Well,
all right. Well, with that,
you didn't deny it.
We'll say goodnight so I can go fucking puke.
Sorry.
Foul.
Can't believe
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll be back in 2 weeks. King of the North review. We'll hopefully be talking about winning King of the North.
Or first round Ducks.
Or first round Duck season. And yeah. That's it. We'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.